15-second commercials and short teasers have been one of my specialties ever since I started in this industry. From day one, it's what I started cutting. Now, we stumbled upon this behind the scenes footage from our shoot out in Halifax over the summer for BAFFIN Boots. So I figured it would be insightful to spend 5 minutes going over just exactly why we took each and every one of these shots and what it looks like when we're on set and the thoughts that are going through our heads as we're shooting these sorts of things. 15 seconds doesn't sound like much, but there's actually a really fun challenge in trying to tell a story in such a short period of time and in such few clips. And I think that's one of the things that excites me most about these short teasers. So a lot of thought actually goes into every single frame of it because every second counts. So I hope you find some things to take away from this, or at least enjoy watching the process as much as I enjoyed creating it. Enjoy. One thing that's really important to consider when shooting products is what the product actually does and the features of it. So right now we're gonna step through this puddle because it's just conveniently there because it's raining, and that's a really important shot to showcase. And action. Nice. One key element to telling any story is to have authenticity, especially when we're representing a brand or Canadian culture in general. Try to make sure that any action that's going on in the frame makes sense and would actually be happening. I'm gonna let Greg do his thing, what he does best, because that's what's just gonna look most natural. What would be some more actions that you do while repairing these crates?
Like if I'll kind of go over them, make sure all the stuff is tight. Like if there's any holes, I'll fix them.
Is there still repairs that need to be done to this crate over here?
I can drive nails in it anyway. It don't matter if it needs it or not.
So because this is based on a product, I try to make sure that I move my frames in as much as I possibly can to include that product in the background of the shot. Even if we're really just focusing on this knife, there's still a little bit of background with the boots. And then I try to make sure that all of our actions, we just follow it all the way through in case we decide to cut at a different point than I'm shooting right now. Action knife. Go for it. Perfect. Cut. Now we're just gonna do our final action sequence, and then I'm gonna use the coolest shots from it because the idea here is to just get 5 to 10 seconds that can keep people enticed. Because this is only 15 seconds, that opening shot's gonna be 1 or 2 seconds. The ending shot is also very important, probably 2 or 3 seconds because we have to throw a logo on it. So then all of our actions in between are gonna be very quick cuts. Yeah, so if we have this lower to the ground, it'll be easier for me to just... So then I'll have you walk over, grab this, and then walk around me. 3, 2, 1, action. Three, 2, 1, action. Action. Action, grab nail. Since I'm already on the tight lens, I'm just gonna grab some textured shots that we may or may not include in it as accessory, and just get those all out of the way really fast. We don't always have to shoot chronologically. Love this wall, it's so cool. I'm just gonna do a clean locked off shot. And I'm just rolling a clean slate. And then just for options, sometimes I do like a tilt up reveal or any sort of frame that we can lead into just like darkness, so shadows. It's really good to throw a logo on too. It's not as distracting as having a subject in the frame. So I'm just gonna do an easy tilt up. And last but definitely not least, we have our opening shot. Now this is the most important shot because this is gonna be the deciding factor on whether or not someone's even gonna watch this. What we need to do is just do something that's very attention grabbing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut from pure darkness into the silhouette of our fisherman walking in through this light. Grabbing frame, action. Cool. That's it. I think we got everything that we could have possibly needed here. 15 seconds is not a very long time. It's really only gonna be 5 or 6 shots, but thank you so much for your patience with that. This is gonna look really cool, super moody.
Awesome.
Perfect. Thank you, Danny, legend.